Coming up on Mountain News this morning, Kentucky State Police troopers raised some money while giving people here in the Commonwealth the chance to win a big prize. And some schools here in our region make the top 15 list for the best high schools in the Commonwealth.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning to you. It is 6:33. It's 6:34 right now. Going into the break, I said it was 6. Brandon, what did I say it was? 6:49? I don't know.
Can you get your time straight or your life together or something?
I cannot. I don't know what my deal is this morning. But I thought I said 6:29, but evidently I said 6:49.
Listen, I asked our producer, I said, can we just go to the last block now? He said it's 6:49.
If it's already past 6:49, I guess this is Mountain News overtime.
That's right.
So Mountain News this morning overtime.
Exactly. But yeah, it is 6:34.
It is
this morning. So let's get into the weather forecast here as we start our 6:30 half hour. And you'll see the statewide satellite radar, some rain out there, but not quite to us just yet. Kind of cloud free in some spots this morning. Not the case there on top of Whitesburg Pine Mountain, US 119, where we're seeing overcast skies. We're seeing that all across a big chunk of the region this morning. 48 Clintwood to 65 in Monticello. And if we annex Richmond into our area, we could call it 68 there. We should do that for the Buckies. Anyway, we're looking again at temperatures out there very mild to start your day off and across the state in region 67 Paducah, 69 in Nashville, 57 in Cincinnati, and 52 in Charleston and the Tri-Cities over in East Tennessee. So we're going to continue to watch out for the possibility for some scattered showers this morning, better chances for scattered showers and storms, not an all-day washout this afternoon. Temperatures get into the mid-80s there for daytime highs, and we drop to 60 as that system goes by in the overnight hours. Dakota?
All right, Brennan, thank you. Well, a man accused of shooting a Flatwoods police officer has been arrested. 42-year-old Jonathan Smithers is facing several charges relating to possession of marijuana and fleeing and evading capture. Greenup County Attorney Mike Wilson says additional charges are likely to come by the end of the week. The Flatwoods officer who was shot was Tom Robinson. He is in stable condition. In Whitley County, jail officials tell us 2 inmates nearly escaped Friday night. They say quick action from jail guards and police stopped them from getting out. Williamsburg police tell us they were called to the jail about an inmate having a medical emergency. Well, it turns out they say he was in on it. They say Paul Brock, a convicted murderer, and Nicholas Rucker, an accused murderer, trapped guards in a cell after they tried to help the inmate having the emergency. And they say more people may be involved.
We do know that Brock had a plan. It was a pretty elaborate plan, and we know it involved other individuals, and we fully intend to charge those other individuals.
The jailer, Brian Lawson, says he doesn't believe the community was ever at risk. He also says Brock and Rucker are now in isolation cells, and Brock is still waiting to be transferred to a state prison. For $10, you can take a chance at a truck to benefit Trooper Island. Troopers from KSP Post 9 set up outside the Pikeville Walmart yesterday, selling tickets for this year's Trooper Island Raffle. Each chance at the 2022 GMC Sierra 1500 helps fund Trooper Island, offering kids ages 10 to 12 a chance at a unique summer experience.
You can ask anyone that's been to Trooper Island. It's just a great experience for the kids. The kids get to go down for an entire week. They get to fish, canoe, build bonds with the other campers and also with the troopers there on the island.
Well, Post 9 is still creating its roster for the upcoming summer. You can find out how you can enter the raffle or enter a child for a spot at the camp over on our website. Well, are you ready for summer and good times? Your bank account better be. The cost of summer camp is expected to skyrocket this year. Experts say you can expect to pay up to 15% more to send the kids off. A lot of that is because of inflation and things like the premise on COVID-19 safety protocols, but it's also due to good old-fashioned supply and demand. More families than ever are looking to let their kids have the interactions they missed out on when many camps closed down. About 26 million kids are expected to enroll in camps this summer. Following the release of U.S. News and World Report's Best Kentucky High Schools list, faculty and staff from Pikeville and Harlan Independent Schools are beaming with pride. Pikeville Independent earned the number 12 spot, while Harlan Independent earned number 14. High schools were ranked based on enrollment, graduation rates, and college readiness.
I think we're able to kind of nurture our students in such a way that helps them be successful, and in turn we celebrate that as much as we can. And so we cultivate a culture where families and parents and teachers and everybody knows that we've got really high expectations.
Both Pikeville and Harlan superintendents agree that it pays to have a community that is invested in education. The 48th annual Poor Man's Harlan County Derby Eve Party returns to Lexington this Friday at the Roxy Bar. Christ Episcopal Church in Harlan will benefit from the $25 cost of admission. Members of the congregation say they are very grateful and cannot wait to continue their good works in the community.
Getting this influx of money from the Morgan family is really exciting for us because we get to come together and think, how can we best help the community that they wanted to help.
Church leaders tell us that the news that they will be gifted these funds came as a surprise. Those leaders also say 100% of the money will be spent on work in the community. Dozens of seniors gathered aboard the Belle of Louisville yesterday for the boat's practice run in preparation for the Great Steamboat Race. They were dressed in hats and bow ties for the Great Steamboat Race trials. Well, the outing is part of Trilogy's Live, a dream program. It's kind of like Make-A-Wish, but for seniors.
And this is amazing for our residents, for them to be able to get out, get fresh air, get dressed up, have just a wonderful day in the water. I mean, it does amazing things for the spirit. It's great social engagement for them. There's a lot of benefits.
It will be a battle of two Belles and a Countess along the Ohio River. The race will take place on Wednesday. Harlan County's Jordan Smith announced he is moving on in another competition yesterday. The winner of season 9 of The Voice is now going to the grand final on NBC's American Song Contest. The show involves artists representing each state or territory competing to have the country's best original song. Jordan is, of course, representing Kentucky and singing his song, Sparrow.
Coming up on 641, we were looking at some very mild temperatures out there considering this morning. 48 in Clintwood, 65 in Monticello. A lot of upper 50s and mid 60s out there, or low to mid 60s out there this morning. We're going to continue to watch that trend go up throughout the day as we see a possibility there for some higher dew points, especially back out toward the west. You see 54 in Somerset. That's basically right there on the verge of comfortable. And then you see 57 in Monticello, which is between comfortable and getting sticky. You're going to notice those go up even more as we head into the daytime hours once the sun gets up. Your breakfast forecast today, temperatures are going to climb and quickly as we head deeper into the forecast there into the low 60s by 8, close to 80 by lunchtime. Dakota?
All right, Brendan, thank you very much. The time is 6:41. When we come back here on Mountain News this morning, an outbreak of bird flu spreads across the state of Pennsylvania, causing a very large number of birds to be killed as a result. That's next.